And we are live once again. What's going on? Welcome back to Titch and Geezer's results roundup and prediction show. We're back on your screens. And Geezer, as always, how you doing? How's things in odds?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Beautiful, nice, cool morning this morning. I even put a jacket on. I just took it off. I'm not put it back on again. But it's cool, but it's still nice. Lovely mornings, man. But yeah, all good. One crocodile attack this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Where close to you or not? Or no?
No, because all the crocodiles are far up north, and real far top of the very top end of Australia. It's in the Torres Strait where Australia have some authority there for the islands there, the Torres Strait Islanders. Yeah. And there was two young lads in a boat, and whatever happened to the boat collapsed. He was 13-year-old, 16.
Ooh.
And very similar to the accident I had when I went over in a canoe up there. We had to swim to shore, and these two boys had to swim to shore, but they were about 500 metres away, and one went missing. And then they found his body a bit later, searching for him. He'd been attacked by a crocodile, so poor lad didn't make it.
So that is fucking sad to hear, but that means the other boy must have been lucky and also a strong, because there weren't just one crocodile in those waters. So
sometimes there is, because they're saltwater crocodiles. Some stay in the creek, some pop out there into the ocean. You might not see a lot at one time. Might just be one. They actually found it. They went through a helicopter up and they saw it. It was a 4-meter salted. They found it and they disposed of it. They decided to kill it because it was in them waters, where they all are. So, yeah, it's very similar. That's what so I overturned the canoe up there in crocodile country. We couldn't get it back up, so we had to push it to the shore, and it was about 150 meters. About 20 minutes it took us to get in.
20 minutes.
Two of us, huh?
20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. And the other guys I was with was panicking like fuck.
I was gonna say, how bad was you, like panic wise?
Oh, I had to keep calm. I was fucking worried, don't worry. But I had to keep calm because he was white with fear because we were in saltwater country, and even the signs are up there when we were in the creek about don't be in the water here. Salty's about. So yeah, it was a long 20 minutes.
All right, let me ask you this, yeah. Serious question. Why did you go in those waters in a canoe?
Well, I was up there working in Cairns, and a weekend come, and one of the boys said, "Look, let's go over to Daintree, right?" And it's beautiful. It's all rainforest where it comes to the beach. Beautiful. And we were just camping there for the weekend, and there was a nice big creek there. When the tide was out, we walked over, took the canoe, just dropped it in the creek, and gone in, have a little bit of fishing with hand lines. It was nice. It was a beautiful spot, man. And then we start seeing signs as we dropped, paddling in the creek, saltwater crocodiles in this area.
Oh, once you was already in the water?
Yeah, and we went, oh, shit. All right, we're not getting out of the boat, so it should be right. But as we went, we finished, we came in back, but because the tide had come in, we couldn't just go onto the beach we were with the canoe. We had to drive out, paddle out to the ocean, and then turn around, come back into the beach. But as we was going out to the ocean, a wave came and fucking hit us and just spun us over, mate. So we were out in the ocean and about 150 meters away from the beach, and we had to bring the canoe back, and we lost all the kit out of the boat and everything. But we had to push it, mate. It took us about 20 minutes, but we were worried. I was just hoping it gets him and not me if one come along. That's all you can do.
So did you say you and your pal, it was a Brokeback Mountain sort of trip for you?
No, there was quite a few of us there. I was with my lady at the time. It was just me and him who went out in canoes, his canoe. But
right, let me read the comments quickly. But yeah, it's crazy. Fucking poor boy as well. I'll be with you a bit later. I will keep an eye on the comments and put the scores in as you go. And me and Geezer was just talking. I've just let him know about the QPR 4 Leeds 0, obviously, just before we actually went live. And I know some people have asked. So big up, Robert. Robert says, what happened to Leeds tonight, Stu?
They got fucked.
Evening, Walito. We
Well,
were full credit to QPR. Yeah, it was 2.5 time. Oh no, did Leeds lose 4-0? Big up Lawrence. Big up Lawrence's good evening from Lexington, Kentucky, USA. Come on, you Irons.
hey, Lawrence.
Sorry to see that. Stu. Hey, Lawrence. Bully, my man. Only saw the score, Stu. I was watching West Ham under 21s lose 3-1 to Leicester. Harry, hold up, 1 sec. Right, so broke back canoeing.
Yeah, well,
that crocodile would have broke your back, wouldn't he?
yeah, exactly. The big salty would have done.
Yeah, so I was just saying, so Leeds losing has guaranteed Leicester instant promotion straight back to the Premier League because they can't be caught by anybody but Ipswich, I believe. So yeah, unless Ipswich really just fuck it up, it's looking like Leeds is going to have to do it the hard way through the playoffs, which is, you need momentum at this time of the season. And
yeah, it's worrying.
Yeah, the way Leeds are, dropping points or losing games, someone that might, let's say somebody that scrapes into the playoffs and somebody that finishes points above them but just no momentum, you might put your money on a team that's, that's more hungry, that's got into there, like just about got into the playoffs. So it's tricky, man.
When you're trying to win that title or get in the top two, Jesus, you don't expect to be slapped 4-0 by bloody QPR.
No, and that ensured their safety, so they will be playing the championship next season as well.
Wow.
So yes, I didn't know football was on, and then I thought, oh shit, it must be some championship at 9 o'clock. Put it on, and it showed obviously 2-0. I was like, right, and then obviously, yeah.
Well, fun at the top.
Wally says, I'm in alligator country. Might go for a little paddle.
Yeah. Them ones, they wouldn't bother me so much, the alligators.
Jeez.
Fucking crocodiles, mate. That's the trouble with crocodiles. They'll fucking attack anything. Anything. It's not like sharks. It's very rare to get a shark attack. You know that, and sensationalise it when it does, but it's really rare when you think about the amount of people in the water, around Australia, in the beaches all the time, and surfers. It's very rare. But see, crocodiles, you get in the water with crocodiles, he's going to do you. It doesn't matter how big you are, what you are, he'll attack anything.
Yeah.
Well, sharks are a bit more picky.
Yeah. Fuck that. Right. So, what we got to talk about? So, Liverpool doing everything possible to just, take themselves out of the title race.
They've lost
that. They lost to, who did they lose to? Palace.
They lost
to Palace, wasn't it?
Palace first, wasn't it? And then Everton. The real
one. Sorry, that's the one. Yeah, lost to Everton 2-0. Merseyside derby.
In between, they get knocked out of Europa as well. So
yeah. So it's almost like he's leaving on a whimper, like if you compared to what it could have been.
Yeah.
Which is Man City, have they gone out of Europe since we spoke last, or no? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so. Or before.
That was last week, wasn't it? Yeah, that was last week. Yeah, we spoke. Yeah, we must have spoke about that. They obviously won 4-0 against Brighton. Arsenal won convincingly actually against Chelsea. We beat them 5-0, didn't they?
Yeah.
So do you now see it as, you've said City all season. Do you see it as now just Arsenal City rather than Liverpool?
Yeah.
So it's a 2-horse race now. Yeah.
Liverpool blowing it. But Liverpool would need both of them to cock up. Now, one might, but I can't see both of them dropping enough points. No. You know what I mean? That's the problem. If it was just they were still battling just Liverpool, Man City, there's a chance. But I can't see both of them cocking up. It'd be unheard of it, especially with City.
Yeah.
They usually know how to finish out the season, don't they? So, yeah. But even Arsenal, they're looking fluid. They're looking confident. They're scoring goals. Even Havertz is scoring goals. So, and Chelsea gave them a game there on that one. That was a midweek one, wasn't it? And they gave them a game for the first half, and then just done what Chelsea do all season, just collapsed. And
Yeah.
Tore them apart. Odegaard, I will say that, man. That boy, he's starting to impress me more and more the more I see him, Odegaard. He's becoming a sort of De Bruyne for Arsenal. He's just, some of his passing and his link-up play is sensational. He really is a quality player.
He is a quality
Even
player.
Trossard, I've noticed, really coming to the fore lately. Trossard's playing well for them. And with Rice in that midfield, they're looking really good. Really good. And,
Do you know, sorry, one thing that, I haven't been watching, like, but that I kind of respect what Arteta's done is because for me, Martinelli, I've said it he weren't having a great season, and at least he's utilizing his squad, and now Trossard seems to be, he's in and Martinelli's on the bench, which kind of, there's certain managers that they won't make those changes. They've got their, you understand?
Maybe we know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he does have the luxury of having a stronger squad, but sometimes they stick with it. And I was looking at Martinelli, and I was saying, yeah, he looks poor. You understand? He does look poor.
Yeah.
Another player who I don't think Saka's had his best season.
No, not at all.
When I was speaking to my son, the one who supports Arsenal, the young one, he was like, I said to him, I'm telling him, I said, look, if you had like a Kudos, for instance, he went, oh, he won't get in over Saka. I said, he doesn't need to get in over Saka. It's competition, one or the other. You understand? And I think at times this season, they've got Trossard out there, but I think someone like Kudos could have come in for them and probably done better job than Saka in some games, because Saka hasn't been, I don't think, at his best this season. So they still need strengthening, I think, Arsenal in doubling up in certain positions.
He's one of them, Saka, isn't he? He's I don't think he's had his great season, but he's one of them you throw on a pitch, can just turn it in an instant, score you a goal out of nothing, and he can do that, and that's, to me, why he's there.
Yeah,
but, you can see Trossard has got better as the season's gone on. And the last couple of games, I think he's been bloody good, man. Really good. Scored goals as well in both of the games. So, yeah.
Right, Robert says Arne Slot has agreed to go to Liverpool when Klopp leaves. Compensation has been agreed, because I know that Bayern, I think, were reluctant, but I didn't know that they've now agreed to compensation. So thanks for that, Roberto. Lawrence says, if we see a crocodile with Geezer's hat on, we need to be worried. Or hang it. Lawrence, yes, only Villa left in Europe, and that was only just as well. Remember, we spoke about it.
Only just.
Only just. 5-0. Good evening, Inky. He says, good evening, all. Hey, Inky.
Inky.
Wally. Oh, snap. I've always liked Martinelli. I do remember you actually. Yeah, I just think this season he's been poor overall from what I've seen.
I'm not sure he's, I don't think he's a top team player. That's all. I think he's a good player, but I just can't see him being, I can see there be strengthening there next year, maybe. And I think that left side has been hit and miss at times. Their left back situation. They got Kiwi, or is it, and that the other Krasinski. They've been vulnerable at times. So I think there's a couple of more players they need to strengthen in that team to have a really, really top team. Saying that, they're fucking challenging for the title. So who might say he's got anything wrong,
Right, Stuart, thanks. Stuart sent me his predictions through. Stuart, you ain't done. I don't know. Is Leeds 1 minute? Because we normally do 11. 1 sec. Because he's got the 10 Premier League. Let me just count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Should be 11.
8, 9, 10, 11. But I can't see Leeds here. So how has he got? How's he got 11 if it's all Premier League? 1 sec. Leeds. Has he done somebody twice? Stuart, how have you got 11 here and no Leeds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is this last week's?
9, 10, 11. No, this is for this week. No, it's not. Yes, no. What's it? Hold on a minute. Hold on. Chelsea. Hold on a minute. He's got Chelsea twice. 1 sec, because I wasn't sure. 1 minute. 1 sec, everyone. Hold on. Premier League. Right, there's fixtures. Right, tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, Stu, don't worry about the Chelsea v Spurs, which is a single game. Don't worry about that. Is Leeds playing? Let me see the Leeds one. Because Leeds have only got one more game, so I don't know if that's too far away. But Leeds' next game or last game is on the 4th. Today
next weekend, mate.
It's actually my birthday today. It's 26 today.
Is it? Fucking hell.
Actually, so maybe Stuart's right. We'll do that. We'll do the Chelsea v Spurs, which must be like a catch-up game. Because Leeds ain't playing for 8 days now. All right, so yeah, Stuart, we'll do that. Well done. So yeah, it's all that. Anyway, right. Let me get to the comments, and then we'll get into last week's. I'm gonna have to. Right. Yeah, Lawrence says Martinelli inconsistent this year. Definitely. Leeds not playing till next Sunday. So look, I could have just got the information off Robert. I'm looking through there. I can still hear you. No worries, Stu. Stu still gassing with Gary on watch along Leeds. Oh, happy birthday. Nice one, Wally. Happy 21st, Titch. You the man. Happy birthday, T.I. Yeah, man. Nice one, Robert. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, I'm not really a birthday person. I only said it. I was going to tell Kieran before, and then it's only because I said, I was working out 26 today. Yeah, I was working out when Leeds play 8 days from now. Anyway, right, let's get into last week's because Stuart sent his through on WhatsApp. So I have these. I haven't gone through any of the stats and that. So I've got no clue. Just like last week, I got zero clue about anything, like nothing at all, it was much better. I can say with confidence it won't be as exciting as last week. But what was the first game on your thing? I need to get.
Well, you threw the Leeds game up first.
Oh yeah. All right. Let me bring that up here and then put it into my thing. Bloody hell. Right, Leeds.
I don't even know the result of that. There you go. That's why how much notice I've taken. I don't even know what the score was.
Right, the game ended Middlesbrough 3, Leeds 4. Let me just get.
I did hear it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 15. 1 sec. 4, 15, 3, 4. 1 minute. 4, 15, 3, 4. 4, 15. 3, 4. Right, so Middlesbrough 3, Leeds 4. What did we pick for that? And then
no one's picking that result, are they? I went for a 1-1 draw. See, I knew they were on the wane. See, but you went 2-0 to Leeds. Robert 2-0 to Leeds. Inky 2-0 to Leeds. Danny 2-1 to Leeds. Lawrence 2-1 to Leeds, and Wally went 1-1.
Right. Stuart said 2-2. So Stuart's is in my notes, so I've got to go back and forth. So he said 2-2 in that game. Right. So it was 4 and 15. Right. So corners and cards. 4 and 15, 4 and 15, 4 and 15, 4 and 15. Right. 2 people correctly predicted 4 cards. Nobody got the corners. And they were starting off with a bang. Robert.
I knew it was going to be Robert. I knew he was going to say Robert. He's off again.
And Mr. Brokeback System also got 4. And then, as Lawrence has said here, he gets 5 points. So, yeah, we just give Lawrence the 5 bonus points just for being Lawrence. Put them down.
All right. Yeah. See that pen? See that? Look, turn it off.
Right. 4:15. I'm just double checking. 4. Yeah. Because Stuart picked for that 5 and 14. So it was 4 and 15, 4 cards. He picked 5 cards, 14 corners. So he was slightly off. Everton, right, so Everton v Nottingham Forest, which was a big game. Let me go back. Jeez. Premier League. So yeah, in some respect it's better to work this out, but others it's better to learn it. Right. Results. Everton. There we go. Everton 2, Nottingham Forest 0. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Robert, 6 cards and 10 corners. Let me just put that in here, and then we get our scores. 6.
It was 2 really accurate finishes by Everton too. By Wally's mate.
Oh,
McNeil.
Oh, did it just
answer the guy? Yeah, 2 cracking shots right in the corners.
They were.
It couldn't be. Yeah, that couldn't have been. If they weren't as accurate as they were, he would have saved both of them. You know, they were perfect. So there you go.
They were great finishes. And Idrissa Gueye, you know, that's not his forte, but it was a great finish. And opening goal as well. But Dwight McNeil was another, beautiful.
Yeah, cracking finish. And that was it.
Everton are safe now, especially with that win against Liverpool. And Forest is still looking over their shoulder very nervously from Luton, who have sort of gone a bit off the ball. But what do we pick score-wise?
I went for 2-2. You went 2-1 to Everton, 2-1 to Everton, Robert, 2-2 Inky, 3-1 to Forest said Danny, 2-1 said Lawrence, 2-1 said Wally. I'm surprised no one didn't get that.
2-0. 1 sec. So Robert, sorry, it was 6 cards and 10 corners, not 19. I'm sure he meant to put 10 there. He must have done. Right, so nobody got that right. Stuart picked 1-0 to Forest in that game. So we go to the cards and the corners. There were 6 and 10. Here we go. 6, 10. 6, 10. 2 6s there. 3 6s. Right. 3 people correctly predicted. No, I'm lying. Yeah. Yes, 10. All right. Right, actually, somebody got a double. So 3 people picked the correct cards, and one of those people also picked the correct corners. So with the correct cards, Stuart picked 6 cards in that game, and he also said 9 corners, so he was only 1 off again. Giza, you also picked 6 cards in that game.
Right.
The person with the double cards and corners is Inky. Inky got both of those correct. So well done, Inky.
No, Inky. Shit.
So yet to score for me, but you know, I showed what I could do. Right. So was it Villa v Bournemouth next?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Right, Aston Villa v Bournemouth. Finished Aston Villa 3, Bournemouth 1, and Bournemouth were winning that game with a Dominic Solanke penalty. Rodgers scored in stoppage time in the first half, DRB, and then Leon Bailey. Did you see anything of Villa in that game?
Yeah, I watched the highlights that, mate. They gave a penalty away early, Villa. Definite penalty. You know, no ifs or buts about that. But this Morgan Rodgers that they're bringing in, he's shining a bit for him.
I think he came from Middlesbrough, you know.
Huh? Is he?
I think he came from Middlesbrough, yeah.
Playing well, that boy.
Yeah.
Looking good. And there was a great goal there by Diaby. Can't remember it now. I think it was the build up to it. The football was really, really good from Villa. So, yeah, that was a really good goal. Wow. They run out. I think Watkins had 2 assists in that, and bloody, didn't score, but he was integral to the 2 goals. He was superb.
Yeah, because he works hard as well as scoring goals. He actually works hard, runs the channels, creates space. So, he's
absolutely
he's ideal. Really ideal. Another one that suits exactly what they want to do. Right, we've got a bit of a
fucking beauty.
Wait, one sec. Before we get into this, Robert. Right on here, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 cards and 12 corners. Oh, okay, Robert. Sorry, I thought you put 3. Yeah, wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're right, Robert. 4, 12. I don't know why I counted wrong. Right, cool. Right, sorry. Get into it, Giza. What did we pick for the score, which finished Villa 3, Bournemouth 1?
Well, I picked 3-1 to Villa. Sweet. You picked 2-1 to Bournemouth. Nonsense. 2-all said Robert. 2-1 to Villa said Inky. 2-1 to Villa said Danny. 2-1 to Villa said Lawrence. 1-0 said Wally. And whatever Stu said.
Nice one, Robert. Appreciate that. Oh, sorry. And Stuart said, sorry, because I'm looking elsewhere for Stuart's one. Stuart said 2-2. That's unbelievable, Bournemouth. He said 2-2. Right.
Right.
So
Oh,
as Robert has let us know, there were 4 cards and 12 corners. Right. 4 and 12. 4. Right, we've got some scores. Let me see what Stuart said. Right, Stuart didn't get anything there. Right, so we've got some scores here, and we've got a double. Right, so correct cards was Inky. So Inky.
and you take the lead.
Yeah. Also correct cards is Mr. Geezer once again.
Really, oh, double, you fucking beauty.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's a double for you. My bad. That's a double because this other double is the cards and corners. Right. The double with both of those was Robert. Robert got 4 cards, 12 corners.
Shit.
4, 12.
Ooh, close.
4, 12. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's everyone that scored. Sorry. So well done. So we do have a close one. It's just
At the moment,
I'm
Iggy's 40, Robert's 30, I'm 30. There you go.
see.
Hughie's got a 10, Wally's got a 10. Robert, yeah, that's it.
Just me and Lawrence. Me and Lawrence are just
Lawrence, you and Danny.
oh, Danny as well. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Right. Oh God. Right. I know no one got this score right. Palace 5, West Ham 2. Let's
I know that much.
right.
What's
Did you
say about that?
Did you watch all of the game?
Yeah.
Come on, tell me, because I didn't. So yeah, it wasn't on. So
After 15 minutes, mate, I just turned my West Ham head off
yeah,
and just watched Palace to see how good they were, you know?
yeah.
And they were fucking, as bad as we were, they were good, man. Really good. Eze, Elise, even Hughes in the middle of the park turned into De Bruyne because he had so much space. It was, and Mateta as well, superb centre forward play. They just ripped us a new one, mate. It could have been, I think a fair result would have been 8-1.
Damn.
You know, that's how open we were, so easy it was. Fabianski had his first bad game for a while, come up, done his Fabianski for one of the goals. Emerson turns one into his own net because him and Fabianski couldn't decide who to clear it. They left it for each other, and then Emerson threw a boot out of it, puts it in his own net. And then they just ripped us apart, mate. It really did. Really good football too. Palace played around our box. They were just passing, and we couldn't get near them. Yeah, it was really good performance by Palace. I was laughing at the end, going, Jesus Christ. And the second goal they gave us was an own goal, which was ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, he hit it back from 30 yards, and the keeper let it go through his legs and into the net.
Yeah, what's going on with the Burnley keeper done it? I swear I see someone else do that recently as well. Like, what?
It was terrible. It made it look good 5-2. It made it look better.
Yeah,
you know, flattered us. It flattered us.
3-0 in it. Yeah.
They even put the queue in the rack, you know, after 5-0 fucking Palace. You know, they started making a lot of changes and taking everyone off. Honestly, it could have been 9, easily 8, 9. Paqueta was fucking woeful, and I mean dreadful. Losing the ball constantly in the middle of the park, putting us under pressure. We lost a couple of goals from them. He was terrible. You mean if I was Pep Guardiola, I'd be looking at it. Fucking 85 million. Are you sure?
Do you think Paqueta's sort of checked out, or? Yeah,
the last 4 games he's been shit. He's been really dog shit and really cost us. So he has. I don't know why. Maybe it's but they were all shit in this game. I'm picking him out because I wanted him to do better. But they were all poor. Tonio battled away, but that was it. He scored a decent goal. Good knockdown by Titch for him to score. But yeah, that was just too good.
So. Did West Ham look tired from? Yeah. The score does surprise me, but the result doesn't. I think I said 3-1. I think I can't remember what I said, but I thought we'd lose that game.
They've been rinsed by Moyes. They all look shattered, mate. And
Yeah.
I didn't see a lot of effort there either in quite a few of them. So even Emerson, he's been a great player this season. Even he, I think, dropped off in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I think. You know what I think? Part of that will probably be, it's just the deflated. There's nothing really to. You understand? Like you're not going to get
After that,
Europe. You ain't getting Europe ahead of the likes of Man United, Newcastle. You're not. So yeah, maybe that's it for then. Some of them seasons over.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's
right.
it.
Wally says Lawrence has 5. Yep, Geezer's got that 5 written down. I'm sure.
Yeah, it sure has.
Right. So right. This is crazy. What Robert says that. So obviously it's 5-2, but this game had more cards than corners. I'm gonna double check this, but 5 cards and 4 corners, but 7 goals. That's crazy, isn't it? You'd think, like 4 corners and 5
That's mental. Right?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to double check.
I can't remember us having a corner, to be honest. Might have had one, but I can't remember one.
Let's see who had those corners. One sec.
I remember thinking that. I can't remember us having a corner.
Oh, that's terrible. West Ham 5.
Which tells you a lot.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5 cards. Corners. Yeah, they had 4. We had none. That's awful.
Yeah. That tells you how much it's. You get cornered from attacking threats, don't you? Defenders blocking it, kicking out. But that shows you what we had in the sack. Nothing.
But
absolutely.
The fact that you said it could have been 9, and I'm surprised that's low for 4 corners in the whole game. Wow. One sec. Let me get to this, and then we get to our prediction. Right. Sorry. Lawrence says we give up so much space because we get dominated defensively. Yeah, we're meant to be a defensive set up defensively by Moyes, but we're still conceded chance after chance. Wally says we look like we were already on holiday. Yes, Wally, they were with Geezer looking for crocodiles.
Well, somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, on that pitch.
We knew the danger of Eze and Elise. Why didn't they? Were they both good against us? Were they, Geezer?
What was that?
Was Eze and Elise good?
Yeah, both especially Eze. Eze is looking on a different planet, mate. He's so comfortable on the ball, man. He's just so confident and comfortable on the ball. Yeah, both of them are good, though. Both.
I'm sorry. Lawrence says Paqueta has not given 2 shits and flopping on the pitch.
Terrible.
On the board, baby. Yeah, see? Lawrence says on the board, baby, with his 5 points. 4-0. Weren't there like 13 cards in the Leverkusen game? Yeah, there was loads in that. Yes, there were. Yes, but didn't need to be. Right.
He was a mental fucking referee.
Fucking little prick, that guy. Right, so I can't see anybody getting 4.
No, no one's getting that, are they? I said 2-1 to Palace. You said 2-1 to Palace. Robert said 3-2 to West Ham, 1-1 Inky, 3-1 to Palace. Danny, 2-1 West Ham. Lawrence, 1-1, I think. Wally said, doesn't matter. No one's getting that.
And Stuart said 2-2. Right, so like I said, no one ain't going to pick 4 corners. So 5 cards sounds more realistic. So let's see. Right, Stuart said 3 cards. And now I'm going back to here. Right, did anybody... Right, so what was the stats, Robert? One sec. 5-4. 4-5-2. Right, so we're looking at really 5 cards. No. Ah! One person picked 5 cards.
Right.
Mr. Lawrence Watkins. Yes, Lawrence. You know what?
He's off the ball, yeah.
You know what the funny thing is? Me, you, Robert, Danny, Wally, and Inky all picked 4. Stuart picked 3, and Lawrence was the only one to pick 5. So, Lawrence, well done. So Lawrence is on the board.
Yeah, I think you've equaled your score of last week.
Lawrence says, Geezer, book it, baby. You giving me 2 points right here?
10, not 15.
Lawrence says, I'm back, baby. Danny's here. Danny talks sport. Danny says, morning. Danny, I'm glad you joined. I'm so glad you've joined at the right time because currently me and you are on 0 points. Everybody else has got some points on the board. But glad you could tune in, Danny. You haven't missed any of the predictions for. Anyway, Lawrence says Geezer's a hater. Oh, Malk's here as well. That's good. Hey, Danny. Right, Malk says, hi, gang. Missed last week again. Said to my missus, crikey, missing Titch and Geezer about 10:05. She said, Malk, it's Saturday. Oh, shit. So by the time you realized it was the next day. No worries, Malk. And I'm glad that you could join us today. You haven't missed anything. We're halfway through last week's scores. Me and Danny currently yet to score. And Geezer will give you a run through. What's the scores, Geezer, after about 5 games, maybe?
I've got 30 points. You've got nothing. Robert's got 30 points. Inky's got 30 points. Danny has nothing. Lawrence has 10. Wally has 10. And Stuart has 10.
Right, so sorry, that's only 4 games. So who's got 40? Inky or Robert?
No, all 30s.
Oh, no one's got 40. Sorry, I thought, someone would have averaged points every game. All right, cool. That's only 4 games in. Right, so the next game was Fulham v Liverpool, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, that's the game. Did they lose that as well? No, I don't even. Right, let me go to the score. I can't remember the score. No, Liverpool won that one, didn't they? Right, let me just go back to this. Premier League results. Right, so Fulham 1, Liverpool 3. We've had games since, obviously, where Liverpool have lost to Everton. But did you watch any of this one, or do you even remember?
I'll see the highlights of this, guys. I'll see Alexander-Arnold coming up with a top corner from a free kick. That was a good goal.
Yeah.
And in that one, I think Liverpool ran. What was the score?
3-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah, they ran away with it in the end. Yeah, they were good enough. That was it. They conceded again, though.
Right.
So before half time, it was. Yeah, they went to 1-1 right in the last minute of half time.
Can you believe this game only had 5 corners, 1 for Fulham and 4 for Liverpool? So
it's another one then.
That's strange. Especially like those 2 games had 9 corners in total. West Ham with 7 goals and Liverpool's game with 4 goals, but only 9 corners for the 2, which is I mean, it's hard to speak about Liverpool now because they've lost since then. We have spoken about them, so not much more to say apart from let's just get into I'll tell you what Stuart picked for that game. Stuart picked Fulham 2, Liverpool 3, so he didn't get that right. What did we all pick for this game? I need some points.
Yeah, I went 4-0 to Liverpool. Unlucky Titch, 3-2 to Liverpool. 2-1 to Liverpool, said Robert. Inky 2-0 to Liverpool. 3-1 said Danny.
Yes, look, that's why he bloody joined, right? Yeah.
3-1 said Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
Lawrence on a roll. Lawrence on a roll. And Wally said 2-1.
Well done, Lawrence.
Lawrence coming in with it.
Danny just waited. He knew, like, I'll come in. So it was me and
Danny.
Yeah,
I got buckle up to that guy.
Yeah, he come in. He done this before, actually. And now it's just me. Right. Well done, Lawrence. He said, book it, baby. Right, I'm going to check everything else. Let me just 3-5-3-1. Thanks for that, Robert. 3-5-3. No, sorry, 1-3. Right. So, right. So 3. I doubt anybody. Actually, no, 3 cards maybe. Right. Let me go to Stuart's one again. Stuart said. Right. No, wrong game. Sorry. He said 4. Right. Sorry, my bad. Right. So 3-5. No. One person correctly predicted 3 cards, and that was Walito, baby, Mr.
Really?
System. Well done, Wally.
So it's still you on 0. Yeah. You. Only you now.
Right, here we go. Sorry. So Danny said earlier, I've got 10 points to come, so I know I'll be on the ball. So he knew he got that result right, or maybe it's a different one. Book it, baby. Nice, Danny and Lawrence. Cheers. Wally says, Titch, you should get 100 points because it's your birthday. That's a good idea, isn't it, actually?
Yeah, is it? No one's getting 100 points.
That's Kira's trigger. If you say,
you can have 99. You can have 99 if you want.
Yeah, that's Right. So, right. So the next game was Luton Brentford, yeah?
Yeah.
And Brentford smashed them, didn't they? Let me just go back to that. That finished. Where are we? Because this surprised me, this game. Yeah. Luton 1, Brentford 5. Did you?
What was it?
Luton 1, Brentford 5.
Yeah, that's right. It was. Yeah, I remember. What did I put down? Oh, and Buemo again. I keep mentioning this boy, man, and he's fucking on fire. The goals he set up in that game, man, it's so good. It
Yeah, I
was
like
so
him.
good.
I like
He
him.
was set up. Wissa even finished well for a couple of goals, but it was all about Buemo, mate. He was linking everything up. This is them without Tony.
Yeah.
He's starting to look like a better player. He's really been good, man. Really good. Some of his passes.
5-1.
Yeah. And
Away.
Luton, for the first time at home as well, at the back, they were woeful. They still fought hard and they were getting done 5-0 and scored one at the end.
Yeah.
They still kept going, but they was just so poor at the back, and Buemo was just tearing them apart, man. Just some great. He set up a couple of good goals, really good.
But yeah, that result surprised me. And then I learned after
Yeah.
that Tony wasn't playing. But even if he was, I would not have expected a home defeat like that.
Not
5-1. Yeah, against Brentford. It's not Man City. They faced all the big teams and not been beaten that heavily. So yeah, it's surprising.
Yeah, it was.
Nice one, Stuart. My birthday, you too, Robert. Right, so Robert says 5-1. So that had 3 cards and 13 corners. I'm just going to double check that.
I'll tell you what.
1, 2, 3 cards. Yep.
What did Stewie pick?
And that was 13. Right, so for that game, Stuart picked. Oh, let me go back. Sorry. Stuart picked 2-1 to Luton. One sec. 3:30.
Right. Fuck it with lawnmower there. Anyway, I picked 2-2. Titch picked 2-1 to Luton. Robert went 2-1 to Brentford. Inky went 2-1 to Brentford. Good effort there, Danny. 4-1 to Brentford.
Wow.
That was a good guess. 1-1 said Lawrence. 1-0 to Luton said Wally, and 2-1 said Stu. So no.
Right. And there was 3 and 13. Right. Stuart said 4 cards, 11 corners, so he didn't get that. Right. We're looking for 3 and 13. 3 and 13, 3 and 13, 3 and 13. One person correctly predicted 3 cards. And because this was the bonus game, that person gets 100 points. So I actually picked 3 cards. So I go straight up to 100 points for that.
Yeah.
Book it, baby, as Lawrence says.
99. And it'll still be on 99 at the end, don't worry.
So finally, I've got 10 points on
You're
the
off the mark, boy. You're off the mark.
Jeez. Right, Malk says, hi, Lawrence, mate. Not being on regular due to sorting my bathroom, but heard what went off. Some people are too sensitive. Oh, God. Some dramas on someone's channel, maybe. And you're right. Some people are too sensitive.
Something went off.
Yeah.
All
right. Some people are too sensitive. We know that. I don't know who you're talking about, you lot, but clearly on YouTube people are too sensitive.
Yeah, you can say, mate, Malk, you can say whatever you like to me, and you have.
Yeah,
I'm still smiling.
Exactly. If you need 100 points, it's my birthday. Yes, you get the birthday bonus. I just remember Wally says, I just remember it's my birthday. Everybody gets 100 points apart from Giza today.
Yeah, mate.
Right.
Mate,
So,
when someone hits 100 points, I'll acknowledge it because it's an amazing feat.
Yep, amazing. You got to be so skilled to get that. None of these old systems. Right. So the next game, Sheffield United v Burnley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Robert, let me know what was the bloody score? I think that was 3. What? Right, let me just get to that. Sheffield United. No, where are we? Here we go. Oh yes, that was surprising as well. Sheffield United 1, Burnley 4.
Is that what it was? 4-1 was it?
4-1 to Burnley. Yeah.
Yeah. I nearly had a good guess there, but I expected goals in it. So I know I picked the first couple. Like there were 2 deflected goals, unlucky for Sheffield United, but they were still, they were far better. Burnley, far better. They looked pretty good actually. Played some good football, and that was it really. That Harmer was having a good game, and they were scoring goals. Yeah.
Good player. Good little player. Another weird one. This one. Before we get into the scores, if you're Sheffield United and you lose to your nearest rivals in regards to any hopes and that, would you expect? There was only 1 card in that game. You'd expect a bit more from Sheffield United. 1 card. I remember we spoke about this when they got beat by, I think it was Newcastle 8-0, whatever. And I think then there was only 1 card as well. And it was like, what, at home?
It does.
What are you doing?
It's weird, isn't it?
I think there was 1 card by them as well. And this is strange though. Robert says Sheffield United had 11 corners, so there was 13 corners. Burnley only had 2.
Wow.
Sheffield United had 11. They scored 4,
weird.
They scored 1, and 1 yellow
That's
card.
weird stats, isn't it? Really weird stats.
They're really weird.
I think they've been resigned to their fate for quite a while though, Sheffield United, So.
Yeah. If
you are resigned, you're going down. I suppose you do a lot less kicking.
Yeah, exactly. The fight's gone, isn't it? Which is
it tells you, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What did Lawrence pick?
No, you want Stuart's one, don't you?
Oh, Stuart, sorry.
Stuart picked Luton, Sheffield United. Stuart picked Sheffield United 1, Burnley 2. So, what did we pick?
Right. I went for 3-2 to Burnley.
Yeah.
Now, before we go, you went 2-1 Sheffield United, 1-1 Robert, 2-1 Sheffield Inky, 3-1 to Sheffield Danny, 2-1 to Burnley Lawrence, 0-0 Wally. Yeah. No. It's just not happening, Wally. 0-0 in that game. Never going to happen. And 2-1 said Stuart, so no one got that, obviously.
Right. Well, nobody obviously picked 1 card, so nobody got the card. What is Stuart? Stuart 5-9. 113. So no one scored any points in that. Yeah, no one got anything in that game. No one cares because it was 2 shit teams. Moving on to Wolverhampton Wanderers v Arsenal, which finished. Let me just check. Which finished Wolves 0, Arsenal 2. Like I said, I know there's been games since, but did you watch any of that, or do you even remember? Because it was, we've had games since then. Yeah,
again, I think that was a game I saw. Trossard was superb in it. He's really, really good. So was Odegaard, you know what I mean? And they got the job done. That's all I put here. Wolves are shit. And you know, when I keep hearing about this O'Neill being linked to us as a manager, fuck that. Tell you that now.
And Man United temporarily he was linked.
I mean, he's just not. He's no. He's doing all right with Wolves. That's it. That's. Don't even want to know. But there you go. I don't care that he played for West Ham. Fuck me, I want a decent manager here. Anyway, yeah.
Right. We've got another oddity. The game finished 2-0. I've had to double check this. There was 5 cards and 3 corners.
Shit.
Like, what's happening? How can all these
no corners these days. I don't know what's going on.
And 3 corners.
Okay.
I had to double check, because I'm thinking, what?
What's Stu go for?
Right, so no one ain't picking those corners, 3 corners. Right, Stuart went for that game. He went 3-0 to Arsenal.
Okay. Oh, you fucking beauty. Straight in. I think all my points, bar 1, has come from picking the right score, which is the art in this. The other cards and corners don't matter. But, I went Wolves 0, Arsenal 2.
Yep.
10 points. You went 3-0 to Arsenal. Robert went 2-1 to Arsenal. Inky 2-1 to Arsenal. Danny 4-1 to Arsenal. Lawrence 3-1 to Arsenal. Wally 3-1 to Arsenal. And Stu 3-0. So just me. In I go, boy.
And you know what? If you remember, you lot, when we started doing this, I said, should the score be more than, and we just kept it all 10. But the reality is, maybe next season when we do this, the correct score should be 11 points.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's worth more than the cards and the corners are.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll do that next season when we after this season, or we'll just make a few little tweaks, whatever. Right. So, but well done, Giza. Once again, another correct score. Let me put this in because I don't think no one's going to get this. Definitely not 3 corners. 5 and 3. 5 cards. Somebody will probably get. 5, 3, and 0, 2. Right. Stuart picked cards and corners. 4, 14. Right. We're looking at 5 cards, really. No one picked 4 corners. 5 cards. 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. 3 people picked 5 cards. And they are in no particular order. Walito. Roberto. And Lorenzo.
Lawrence.
They say, book it, baby. Well done, Lawrence. Well done, Wally. Well done, Robert. Well done.
Right.
Yeah, and 5, 5.
Okay.
Yep. Right. Well done, everybody. Right. It says, agree. Scores is more important, says Lawrence or Lorenzo.
Right.
Name.
I'll give you an update really there. I'm on 40 points.
Yep.
You're on 10. Robert's on 40 points.
Ooh.
Inky's on 30. Lawrence is on 30. Danny's on 10. And Wally's on 30.
Is Lawrence on 30, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought he was on 20. Okay, well
3
done, Lawrence.
on 30. Me and Robert, 40 points.
All right. Lawrence says, Giza, say my score.
There you go. Say your score. I've just told you, you're on 30. I'm on 40.
He says 35.
You ain't having your 5, mate. As simple as that. You can have it if someone else has got more than you.
Nice comeback, Lawrence. Right, okay. So the next game was Man City v Chelsea, yeah, which was we done the FA Cup game.
Yeah, this is when I didn't care about these results. So.
Oh shit! Right, forgot about this. Right, let me go to that. Man
What
City. 1 sec. I think what was that? Man City. Which finished 1-0. Was that after extra time? No, it wasn't. Sorry, no. Bernardo Silva scored in 84th minute. So yeah, Man City won, Chelsea 0. That put Man City into the final. We'll speak about the other semi-final straight after this, which was we didn't speak about that, but that's the talking point in that next game. So obviously we've got the Manchester Derby as the final, and I think somebody said it's the first time. I'm sure the commentator said something like it's the first time they've met each other in the final or something. Yeah,
is that long time anyway. Yeah, a long time ago.
A long time at least. Yeah. So yeah, both Manchester teams in the final. Right. So 1, 2, 3. Sure. Right. Let me count these cards up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Robert's already put it here. Here we go. Nice one, Robert. So there were 6 cards, 12 corners, which all sounds about right, and 1-0. So that's what you should be getting. 6 cards in the Manchester Derby, 12 corners. I don't know where all these other low corners are coming from. So yeah, the other game is probably the talking point. But yeah, let's just. Did you watch any of this or?
No, just saw the goal from my man Bernardo Silva. Happy for him.
Good finish as well.
Yeah, it's great.
Right. What he says, fixed. My old town should be in the final. Talking about Coventry. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's just get through this. Right. So what do we? Right. The score. Right. So
I went 2-1 Chelsea. You went 1-1. 1-0 Man City.
Who said that?
Roberto. Here we go. Yeah, mate. Taking the lead.
Go on, Robert. Go on, Roberto.
3-1 said Inky. 3-2 said Danny. 3-2 said Lawrence. All to City. 2-2 said Wally. And whatever. I don't know if Stuart done that, did he?
Oh, sorry. Stuart. Yeah, he did. He would have done. Stuart done 3-2 to Man City. Right.
Yeah,
Now, there was
yeah,
six.
good pick that, Robert.
Go on,
Thought there'd be
Robert.
more goals than one in it myself. You know, thought it might.
Do I said 1-1. Do I get like 5 points? Like
No,
Lauren? No. Okay.
no. Who do people think you get points just for fucking having a guess? Nobody gets that.
Right. So there were 6 cards, 12 corners. Let me just check what Stuart said. Stuart said 5 cards, 14 corners. Now 6 and 12. You said 5 and 11, so you was 1 off both. I didn't get it. Nope. One person correctly predicted 12 corners, and that was Walito, baby.
You know what?
Wale.
He's a broad level with 40.
See, at least we're having a title race again, like last week. Cov were robbed. Yeah. Let me just get through the comment, and we're going to speak about the next game, which was Robert knows his stuff. 35 says Lawrence. Yep, I agree. Coventry came back from 3-0 down. Big up. Right, listen. So obviously the next game was Coventry v Man United. One sec. Which Man United, obviously it ended 3-0, and then Man United won on penalties. Coventry had a goal disallowed, which I just think it's just fucking.
The goal that disallowed, Gazer. It was like 4 inches. 4 inches of his foot was offside, which to me is madness. You know, 100 years of football, that was always onside. Your body was in line.
Yeah.
And now we're going to that toe. That's how close Coventry were to getting to a final. For their fans, fuck me, man, that's heartbreaking. But fair play to them, mate. Fair play to them. For that scene to be 3-0 down against Man United at Wembley. And then come back and score 3 goals and then threaten to knock them out. And we're that much unlucky not to do so. Just sums Man United up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's what, you know what I mean? It really sums them up.
Lucky.
And I'm gutted because if they were a decent team, Man United, I would get 10 points here because I predicted to win 3-0.
Yeah. And it should have. Yeah,
you know what I mean? And a good side, it would have been, you know what I mean? That was Man City 3-0 up. It was finishing 3-0. They're not going to give you 3 goals. But Man United, man, fucking disasters.
That was
2 seconds ago.
I would say for the neutral, everybody apart from Man United, and whether you don't hate Man United or you do, you know, I don't hate them. But you want Coventry to win that game, and then when it's 3-0, you think, oh bloody hell, this is nice. And then they're coming back. You want them to go on and win that game. Whoever you support, as long as you're not Man United, you want Coventry to win that game as the underdog. And to have that goal disallowed and just that would have went down in history. You know, that game would have went down in history. So for football, the goal should have just stood. You understand? Because we'll be speaking about that for many years to come. But you know, offside is offside. But it's I don't see that as offside. You know, offside. Yeah, offside should be clear and obvious. That was just ridiculous. Taking out the tape measure and all of that. And maybe just to, you know, favour the big teams. I just wonder whether if it's the other way around, would that have been disallowed if Man United had scored that goal so late in the game? Would they have disallowed it? I don't know. You know, for the spectacle, you want a Manchester derby. You know, that's what you want. You know that Man City's in the final. Even if it was Chelsea in the final, you want a Premier League final for everybody across the world watching in. You don't want Coventry in the final.
What if you want? Plus, it's worth a lot more money, isn't it? A lot more views, a lot more people.
I'm saying the powers that be, would they have disallowed that?
I'd hate to think that.
I don't know, man. Would Man United have been disallowed that goal in the same circumstances against Coventry? I don't know. I think.
What, you think they've drawn lines differently? Which is very easy to do, you know.
Of course.
Because I said this right at the beginning of this VAR shit with these lines. You know, if you stop the frame a couple of frames later, you know, when he kicks the ball, because kicking the ball is not exact. because it's on that foot for maybe a second or so.
Yeah.
Now, if you bring it back a second, it could be onside. Bring it forward a second, it could be offside.
Yeah.
So, yeah, is there potential there to fucking rule it out?
There is 100%. There is. And
Absolutely.
listen, it's funny you say that about the frames. Obviously, I know how to edit. And when you edit, you know, it's frame by frame. And you're right. Things change within each frame, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right. You know, they can show us when he kicks the ball and then we look there. But, yeah, it's very easy. When it's tight, it's very easy to manipulate it however you want to do it.
Yeah. When it's that tight, it is. You could.
It's not hard. It's not hard at all.
You could. That.
And I genuinely believe that if it was the other way around, they wouldn't disallow that goal for Man United. I think, you know, nobody would know. Nobody would go, you know, pause their TV and rewind it and pause it. They wouldn't, because it's, you understand? So, yeah, you know, it makes for.
Let's say that there's the difference between drawing a line when he first touches his foot or when it last leaves his foot.
Exactly.
That can be the difference. When it's that tight, that's the difference of onside and offside. And
that is where frames come into play, because you're right. When he first touches his foot and when he leaves his foot, it's not the same frame. So if you are editing, I could chop 1 and 2. I could chop maybe 3. I could have 3 things and the ball's still at his feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Frames.
I've always said that since the beginning. I've been saying that from the beginning. You can manipulate that if you chose to.
You can, 100%. I'm telling you now. It's easily. So, like I said, that there, the amount of time it's on your foot and slow mos and that's at least 3 frames, probably 4. So, however you want to cook that up, you can do it.
Well, they reckon they're going to this automated one next year, son. So,
okay.
You know what they use in Europe, the automated look, the computer look of it.
Yeah.
They're going to go to that next season. Well, I don't know if there's any problems with that. I don't know.
But I just said that when you was off camera, I think everybody, whether you like Manchester United or sorry, apart from Man United supporters, whether you hate Man U or you're just not fast, everybody was willing Coventry on, especially when they started getting back into the game.
Absolutely.
Like, everybody would have been.
And you know, because it keeps it alive. The FA Cup's about that.
Yeah.
Always has been. Even if it's just winning, you know, getting to the 5th round for one of these smaller clubs.
Yeah.
You know, having a win in the 3rd round. It's always been about that, you know, romance of the FA Cup. And this was unbelievable. 3-0 down, and to get back to 3-0 and really score a winner. And I'm sure it was awarded. I'm pretty sure that goal was awarded.
It was.
Oh, man, heartbreaking for them fans. But a great memory. Must be a great memory for the Coventry fans. Right? Here's something I have to review myself as well, Titch. I've never agreed with semi-finals being played at Wembley.
No,
I always thought Wembley should be saved for the big day. Yeah. But the other side of that coin is what Coventry fans experienced that day.
Yeah, exactly.
They had a day out of Wembley that they're probably never going to see for years and years and years. Might never see it again, them fans. Yeah. But they got to Wembley, have a great day out for that. So, you know, my thoughts on it then are, well, and plus they earn more money out of it because, you know, for the club. And just an experience of being at Wembley. Sickening one in the end, but still a great memory for them all. Maybe I'm wrong.
If that goal would have stood, do you think Ten Hag would be the manager next season?
I don't think he's going to manage next season anyway.
No, I'm not sure, but I'm saying, do you think that would have been the
final? I think that would have been the final now. I think it would.
Yeah. But yeah. Coventry, well done to them, man. Like, it's just, it was unlucky. Let me see where we were comments wise. Right, here we go. Danny says disallowed it because they didn't want Coventry in the final, and that it wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. Fernandez's pen was dire, straight into the keeper's arm, says Robert. Yeah, and this is a World Cup winner as well. I've seen that disallowed goal from 6 angles, and I still say it's onside, says Danny. I hate Cov more than anyone, even the city and worst ring road in the country. Even the city and so Danny don't like. Mount don't like. Obviously. Goal would stand if it's Man United, says Wally. I agree, and Lawrence agrees. Wembley has lost its magic, says Malk. Got confused. Wrong game. Oh, right. So, sorry. So that finished 3-3, and then it went to penalty. So after normal time, it was 3-3. Right, let me just get the cards and all that. Where are we? Man United. Let me just get that.
No, I'm picking this, isn't it?
Man United.
Yeah, I know my 100 safe because no one's picking this score either, are they?
Right, 1 sec. What was the cards? Hold on a minute. So even the cards, we don't count extra time cards, do we? It's just the normal time, or do you?
Yeah.
Well, should we just do them all? We do all of them because it
whatever they are. Yeah.
There was a yellow card in the penalty shootout as well. So we just do all. Yeah, actually no, forget. We do all the cards. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of them. 1 in extra time. 1 in penalty shootout. So 4 cards we say. And there were even the corners. We'll have to, yeah. Corners was 16. Once again, it's extra time, so we have to combine it for so fuck it. 4 cards, 16 corners. So it's like a bonus sort of 4, 16, and 3. Right, what did we pick? I'll tell you what Stuart picked first. Stuart picked 2-0 to Coventry. What did we all pick for this game?
I picked 3-0 to Man United, so I get 5. You picked 4-1. Robert picked 3-1 to Man United. 1-1 to Dinky. 2-1 to Coventry, said Danny. Fucking hell, unlucky. Right, Lawrence done the 3-1. Wasn't a bad effort, Lawrence.
No, 3-2, Lawrence didn't he?
Man United, and Wally went 1-0 to Coventry. So
hold on, didn't Lawrence say 3-2 to? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong game. Sorry, my bad. I was looking at the Man City game. Right, so in total, because it went extra time, but it all counts. 4 cards, 16 corners. Right, so I said Stuart. Okay, right. So Stuart actually predicted 4 cards. So Stuart got the cards right. 4 cards.
Righto.
16, 4, 16, 4, 16. Right. And the other 3 people that picked 4 cards were Roberto.
Louis getting it. Fucker. Fucker. Fuck
Inky,
off, Robert. You're getting me nerves now.
Inky. Robert's had 3 consistent weeks then, isn't he, now?
Inky.
And finally, Walito.
Not me.
No, not you. Me and you picked 5. Danny picked 5. Lawrence picked 5. We have 1 game left, which was the 11th game.
Fucking hell.
Right. What's the scores, just quickly, and then we get into the last game, which is El Clásico.
Right. I'm still on 40. You're on 20. Fucking Robert sneaked into the lead on 50. Inky's on 40. Danny's on 10. Lawrence is 30. And Wally's on 40. And Stu's on 30.
So it's another close week. Not as high.
So it could all change in this last game. It could all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely could. Right. Wally says biggest day for Coventry since I left. When the main.
Yeah, I think you're right, Wally.
Robert Fire.
Was you Wally? Was you sent to Coventry?
Get over there. Right. So
you might not understand that. He might not understand that saying.
Oh, I don't understand. I thought you meant like a punishment.
You don't understand that saying?
Was you sent to Coventry?
Yeah.
Nah. Coventry. No.
It's an old saying, mate. He's been sent to Coventry. I mean, nobody's talking to him.
No, I didn't. I've never heard that. I just thought you meant.
You've never heard that?
No, sent to Coventry.
I'm not sure the origins of it.
No, I've never heard that.
It's a very old English saying. Now, if you've been sent to Coventry, no one's talked to you.
I've never heard that. I just thought you meant from America. You got punished. Like, yeah, go to Coventry. I've never heard that saying. Right. So El Clásico, it finished 3-2. Jude Bellingham popped up with the winner.
I didn't even know the score. I didn't even know the fucking score.
Oh,
but I've just looked at mine. I went, you bastard.
So
3-2.
3-2. Like I said, it was obviously injury time or late into the game. Let me just
what, to Madrid, I'll take it.
Yeah, to Madrid. And that man Bellingham once again is Yeah, he's doing his thing over there. That put them, I believe, 11. Let me just check this. That put them.
He's on fire, isn't he? The boy's a star.
Yeah, that put them.
This annoys me about England. Declan Rice, Bellingham,
Yeah.
Foden. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Harry Kane. When we talk about strikers, you understand?
Centre half, it drops a bit when you say Maguire. That's right.
And goalkeeper drops off a bit as well, I think. Right, so that win put Real Madrid 11 points clear of Barca. They've since played, which I didn't realise, and won. So they're now 14 points clear. They've played a game more. So they backed up that win with a 1-0 away win against Real Sociedad. Who scored? Gula. Never heard of it. Right, so
must be over, isn't it?
They probably rotated, yeah. That's why Gula. I've never heard of him, so they probably just because of Europe and that maybe just give people some rest. Anyway, back to this game, right? So Robert has put in there. So there was 5 cards, 10 corners. This is the last game we done last year. It was like a bonus game. Let me just double check that. Yes, 5 cards.
Yep.
And yes, 10 corners. Real Madrid only had 2 corners in that game. Can you believe that?
Wow.
2 corners, and Barca had 8. I don't know what's going on. So Bellingham scored in the 91st minute.
Who did?
Bellingham. He made it.
Oh, for fuck off, Bellingham. We had it right, man. We just looked to see you had it as well. You had it fucking right, you fucker.
So, what do we pick?
I picked 3-1 to Madrid. You picked 3-1 Madrid. 4-2 said Robert. They're not a bad fucking effort either, Robert. 3-1 as well, said Inky. Danny went bonkers, went 4-1 to Barcelona. I don't know where that come from. Well, Lawrence went 3-2 to Barcelona, as did Wally. I don't know what Stu did.
Stuart said 2-2. And bear in mind, Bellingham's goal didn't affect us. It was 2-2 at that point. He made it 3-2.
Yeah, unlucky Stewie boy. Yeah.
So Bellingham fucked up Stuart's 2-2. Right, so no one got the score right. There was 5 cards and 10 corners. I can tell you that Stuart correctly predicted 5 cards. He picked 16 corners, but he got 5 cards. So Stuart's got another 10 points. 5 and 16.
Good effort.
5, 16, 3, 2. Right, here we go. Nope. Yep. No, and only one more person correctly predicted 5 cards.
Bollocks.
And that was Lawrence, baby. Book it, baby.
Lawrence.
Book it, baby. So that is the end of this last week's. So what? This
was close, man. This was, geez, a lot of people on 40. Fuck me. Oh, you fucker, Robert. You slippery fucker. He done it again. He sneaks in. I mean, you remember last week, the people on 70s, 60s and 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
And didn't win.
Yeah.
80s, and this week, look. Yeah. So I'll go through it, right? You're on 20.
Yay!
Actually, yeah. What have you got here? No. Danny was on 10. You're on 20. Stewie got 40. Wally got 40. Lawrence got 40. Inky got 40. I got 40.
Damn.
And Robert got 50. Well done, Robert.
Jeez. So Robert, and he didn't score in the last game either.
No, that was the one. That could have been 5 people on fucking 50. Then it'd come good.
And you know what? Lawrence picked 3-2 to Barca. If he would have just turned that around, Real, geez, he would have had it as well. I wouldn't have picked Barca for that. No way. Not at home.
No.
So yeah, Lawrence, it was a good effort because he started off.
That's what I mean. Bellingham doesn't fucking score that goal. I get 50 points.
No, because you picked 3-1.
Yeah.
No, but it was 2-2 when he scored that.
He did 2-2. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought that were.
So Bellingham fucked up Stuart's prediction because Stuart had 2-2.
Yeah, Stuart was the closest. He would have got 50 then.
Yeah, if Bellingham hadn't scored.
Yeah, that's how close that was. Fucking hell.
So
50
actually,
points.
it was this was just as even closer than last week. Not as much score points, but even
No,
closer because 40 people.
closer.
Sorry, 4 people was on 40, wasn't it? I think you said.
Yeah, I am more. I think 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 of us on 40.
Oh shit!
Danny
Yeah,
on 10, you on 20, and Robert on 50. So well,
that's crazy. So it was
yeah,
another good competitive week. And Robert, so yeah, last 3 weeks, Robert won 3 weeks ago. Last week he came 10 points behind me, and then he's won it again this week. So that's Mr. Consistency.
yeah.
Well done, Robert.
No, it's you know what I mean, when I win it, I like to hit 100 myself, but yeah.
Lawrence said I almost did a sweep on this one. I understand it, geezer. So Wally knows that saying. He's laughing. You've been sent to Coventry.
You know, Wally, really? I didn't think an American would, but I suppose you were over, weren't you? Yeah,
probably heard it up there. That was the biggest day for Cov when you left, Wally. Now, it was old time punishment to get transported to Coventry before they sent to Australia.
Ah, is that what it comes from? What?
Jeez.
Right.
You're right. See, in my memory, being said at least the 60s.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, you're right. See, in my memory, being said it's in. Oh yeah, yeah. I've never heard that. Funny, really.
Yeah, obviously it had origins. What Wally's saying, it had origins. I probably did know, but I forgot. But yeah, it might have been that. You know, sent there before you got transported. But yeah, and then it developed into that. If someone's, you know, people are not talking to you because you've done something, you've been sent to Coventry. Don't talk that wanker. He's a fucking weirdo.
So Mark says, funny, really. Remember years ago and can't even remember a Friday. I can't believe last Saturday.
Yeah.
And he's right.
Wake up with Saturday. You remember to feed the fucking foxes?
Yeah. They're probably at his door banging, like, give us a food. They remind him.
Really fucking dinner.
Right. Lawrence is saying we need an inquest. He said he got the score correct in the Barcelona. Does he get another 5 points?
Not even the extra 5 points would make you win, Lawrence. I'll give you 45. Yeah, it's second. You come second on your own.
17th century, Wally. Coventry was a parliamentary stronghold. The royalist prisoners were thought to be ignored.
Right.
So maybe that's where you talk about when no one's talking to you.
Thought to be ignored. Okay.
This is a history channel. If anybody's watching in, as well as football, I should have 50. I agree, Lawrence. Lawrence, you had the 5 at the start.
No, 45 then. That's it. You get 45. Robert's still the winner.
Robert says, I'm here all week. Robert's Mr. Consistency. Well done, Robert. I did. Okay, guys, I've got to go out to dinner. Gonna have a nice Nola food. What's that? Nola food. Gonna have nice Nola food. What's Nola food? Wally, you got to go, man. That's a shame. But have a good time out eating your Nola food. What the hell is Nola food? I wrote the stuff down. Says Lawrence. Lawrence probably wrote it. So imagine if Lawrence really meant Real, but he told us Sparta to win. We didn't good at this. We are getting good at this, I should imagine. Wally says, put me down for 2-1. Okay, 4 card, 10 corners. Okay, no worries. 2-1, 4-10, all games. Giza is bad as VAR. Lawrence said, you're bad as VAR, mate. Yeah. Thanks, he forgot to check the chicken wings out. Chuck the chicken wings out for them. See, reminding him about his foxes. Oh, he's going to New Orleans. To Nola. Oh, Nola, New Orleans. Okay.
What they call it?
Is that what they call it? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. New Orleans. Nola.
Oh. He's hanging about. He's got his beads around his neck again in New Orleans. I've seen that video.
And he's going with his friend that he went up the mountain with. Him and that guy. Right, so let's get into this week. So let's get into this week. So it's 11 Premier League games. Chelsea will be twice, and one other team will obviously also Spurs, I think, will be twice because they're playing each other in what must be a catch-up game. Anyway, the first game, everybody, it's West Ham. I know that. Let me just get this up. Premier League. Yeah. Oh, God. Right. fixtures. First game, West Ham United at home to Liverpool. It's the early 12:30 kickoff on Saturday afternoon. West Ham v Liverpool. Everybody, right? Let me get everybody's name. West Ham v Liverpool. Right, who we got here? Let's just put Kieran, Titch, Wally. Lawrence. Oh, Stuart sent me his scores as well, so I'll tell you them. Lawrence, Inky, Danny, Stuart, and Robert. Geezer, Titch, Wally, Lawrence, Inky, Danny, Stuart, Robert. ERT. Copy and paste that. I think that's everyone. Oh,
Fucking Liverpool.
copy that.
Yeah, I don't think they got done.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Here we go. So Danny's first.
Weren't they shit against Everton though? Weren't they fucking shit?
Yeah. Oh well, they put that right against West Ham. They're saying Danny's saying 2-2.
Do you know what, Danny? That's that was sort of in my head, you know. I don't know why. I believe we can get a result, but
Let me tell you Stuart's one as well, because he's already sent me these. Stuart says West Ham 1, Liverpool 3. 5-11-1-3, Stuart.
yeah, probably more realistic. I don't know. I can't pick West Ham anymore either. That's shit.
Right, Robert has also said 2-2. 4-13, 2-2, Robert. The champ.
Yeah.
4-13, 2-2. Who's next on here? Lawrence says 2-1 to West Ham. 4-11, 2-1. 4-11, 2-1. Malk says 1-0. 5-10, 1-1. Oh, Malk, sorry. Malk's name, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Malk.
Saying 1-0.
1-0, yeah.
No.
Copy that. Right. Malk says 5-10, 1-1. 5-10, 1-1. Who's next? Hope you're right, Larry. Yeah.
What's his normal Wally's?
Oh, what he said. Okay, yeah, he said 2-1. So he said 4-10, I think, and 2-1. Let me just check. Wally.
Can we give him 2-1 West Ham?
Yeah.
Yeah. He might go.
Wally's 4-10, 2-1 West Ham. Wally. 4-10, 2-1. Right, Inky, me, you, and Inky. Right, Inky must have put his in 1 sec.
Yeah, I've already written.
Oh, yes, Inky has. Right, Inky says, here we go. Inky says 2-2. 5-11, 2-2, Inky.
Yeah, that's my first thought to a 2-2, but I'm going to change it.
Why?
Because I want David Moyes sacked. That's why. So I'm going 2-3. I think Liverpool beat us 3-2. I'm gonna go 5 cards and 11 corners.
And 2-3. I didn't realize Mark said, "Excuse me, I'm here." Sorry, Mark. I've got you down. Don't worry. Right, what am I saying for this? Jeez. Rather foolishly, very foolishly, I'm going to say West Ham 2, Liverpool 1. I don't know how much I actually believe that, but yeah, I think they've blown
Liverpool's form could happen. It could happen.
it. They've blown it. They know they've blown it. So now that might just be in their head. I don't know. And West Ham need a response after the Palace game, but we'll see. Right, I'm gonna go 6 cards. I was gonna say 7. Yeah, fuck it. It's a low one for me. 7 corners. 6 and 7 and 2-1. Right, next game is. Let's go by Stuart's one. Next game is on here. Fulham v Palace. I'm just going by what Stuart's the order he's put. Fulham v Palace. Palace. Paste that.
Amazing how their season's changed in a week, isn't it? You know, 3 wins on the trot for Palace. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Newcastle on
9 points in a week.
They beat Newcastle as well, didn't they? And clean sheet.
Mm.
Yeah, 9 points is, and you know they were looking over their shoulder somewhat, and now that's been extinguished. So yeah,
and the Mateta goal won against Newcastle, the 1-2 with Ayew. Ayew's ball into him was absolute sublime. It's beautiful.
I ain't even seen that. You know,
it's worth watching that little move between Mateta gave him the ball, and he just first time puts it through to him around. He goes around the defender and finishes it. Great goal.
Newcastle, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch the Sky Sports highlights. Only like 3 minutes. Fine. Right. So
he scored both of them as well. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, another 2 because he scored 2. Did he score 2 against us or no?
Or at least 1 anyway.
Yeah.
Or did he get 2? No, he got 2. Yeah, he got 2 against us.
So another, imagine that, a brace.
And I think he scored against Forest, the other game they won.
Yeah. So he's in red hot form.
Yep.
Fulham v Palace. Right. So Roberts says Fulham 2, Palace 3. 5-15, 2-3.
Robert.
5-15.
2-3.
2-3. Right, let me tell you Stuart's score. Stuart says 1-2. So Fulham 1, Palace 2. Stuart 4-9-1-2. 4-9-1-2. Right. Lawrence says 1-3. So Fulham 1, Palace 3. 4-11-1-3.
Yeah.
Danny also says 1-3. 6-1-3, Danny. 1-3. Malk says 2-2. 5-8-2-2. 5-8-2-2. Oh, right. Let me do Inky's and then we'll do Wally. Inky says 1-3. So 3-1 to Palace. 4-10-1-3. Inky. 4-10-1-3. Right, Wally. Wally would say 2-1 to. I think he would probably go Palace. Do you?
Yeah.
Right, so 2-1 for Wally. He said 4-10. Let me just double check. Wally did say, yeah. Let me just. Wally. Yeah, 4-10. 1-2.
Yeah, I'm going to do exactly the same as Wally.
Okay. Same, yeah?
4-10 and 2-1 to Palace.
Okay.
The bird agrees.
Yeah, very much so. 1-2. Right. Let me see. I'm feeling a 2-2. Yeah, I'm feeling a 2-2 in this game. Eze's out for Palace as well, says Danny.
Oh, fucking now he tells me.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going 2-2 for that.
See, that could change it because they didn't play Elise for that Newcastle game. I think they rested him.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're resting him because he's still coming back from that injury. So, I don't know. Anyway, it's down there.
Right, I'm going to go 3 cards, quite low. 9 corners. And I said 2-2. Right, next game is Man United v Burnley. That is Burnley, isn't it? Wait, is that Burnley? One sec. I'm looking at Stuart's. One sec. Let me just confirm that. I think it is. Fixtures. Yeah, Man United v Burnley. Man United.
Fuck knows. 3-3. Go 3-3 again.
Burnley. Right. Robert says 3-1 to Man United. 6-10, 3-1.
Well, I'm going to give fucking Man U a clean sheet because they've got to get one sooner or later. So I'm going to give Man United 2, Burnley 0. I mean, 4 cards and 10 corners again.
1 sec. So you said 4 cards,
10 corners, 2-0.
2-0 to Man United. Right. Who was first? Robert says 6-10 3-1. 6-10 3-1. 6-10 3-1. And then next was Danny, also says 3-1. 5-11 3-1. Danny.
Danny says 3-1.
Lawrence says 2-2. 2 Lawrence. Inky says 2-0 Man United. 2-0. Inky.
Yeah.
2-0. Robert says, Titch, you are needing a haircut. Nah, I'm good. I didn't get it cut that long ago, actually. What do you think, Geezer?
I need one.
Do I need one?
Yeah. Depends how short you want it. It looks all right, mate.
Yeah. Right, Titch, Wally, Stuart. Oh, let me tell you, Stuart and Malk. Malk hasn't. Yeah. 1 sec. Stuart says 3-2 to Man United. 5-14, 3-2. Stuart. 5-14.
Yeah, continuing at Man United still shit at the back, which is probably right, but
Wally would say definitely 2-1 Man United.
what's that?
Wally would say 2-1 Man United, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he will, yeah.
4-10, 2-1 for Wally. Me and Malk. Oh, sorry, what game? Feeding Fox. We're doing Man United v Burnley. And whilst we're waiting on Malk, I'm going to go 3-0 Man United. 4 cards, 12 corners. 4-12, 3-0. 4-12, 3-0. And Malk. Yeah, we're just waiting on Malk.
What's the next game so I can write it down?
The next game is Newcastle v Sheffield United. Newcastle v Sheffield. Right. Malk says 2-1 Man United. 4-11, 2-1 Malk. 4-11, 2-1.
Jesus, I've got about 6 Harley Davidsons fucking flying around at the moment.
Yeah, like, can you see them as well, or you can just hear them?
No, I can just hear them. Fucking loudest bike in the world, aren't they? Harleys.
Right, Newcastle v Sheffield United, everybody. Paste that. Right, let's do Wally's first. Wally would definitely say 2-1 to Newcastle. 4-10.
Yeah.
2-1. Stuart has already put his in. So Stuart said 2-1 to Newcastle. 5-12, 2-1. Stuart. 5-12, 2-1. Right, here we go. Roberts also says 2-1 to Newcastle. Bloody hell. 2-1.
It's not me. I've already written mine down. But
4-10. So Wally and Robert have got the exact same for this one. Right, who's next? Malk says 3-1 to Newcastle.
yeah, that's more like it.
6-12, 3-1. Malk. 6-12, 3-1. Who's next? Danny says 3-1 to Sheffield United. 4-9-1-3. Danny.
You sure about that, Danny? That's a strange result.
Lawrence says 2-1 to Newcastle. Lawrence 4-11, 2-1. 2-1.
Okay, that's 4 people with 2-1s.
Right, me, you, and Inky. Do you want to go?
Sorry.
Yes, he's sure. He says, he's. Are you,
Okay, Dad. Okay.
Do you want to go? Because is yours written down? Did you say or no?
Yeah, 3-0 to Newcastle.
Yeah.
3 cards,
Yeah.
10 corners.
3-10, 3-0. Remember, Newcastle beat Sheffield United 8-0 in the reverse fixture. Right. Inky also says 3-0, just like you. 4-10, 3-0, Inky.
Yeah, he's starting to copy me now, ain't he? You'll see that. 2 on the trot, 2 on the trot.
I'm gonna go Newcastle.
Hey, Robert, you need to be copied.
Yeah. What did Robert say? Robert said 2-1. Inky says, yeah. I'm gonna go Newcastle 4, Sheffield United 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go cards and corners, cards and corners. I'm gonna go 5 cards and 13 corners. 5, 13, 4-1. Right. Next game is Wolves v Luton. Wolves v Luton. Just double check down here. Yep. Wolves v Luton. Wolves v Luton.
I wonder.
You know, this is probably the perfect time for Luton to be playing Wolves.
They lose this one as well, Luton. It's really, the writing could be on the wall. The writing could be on the wall for him, man.
Right, Robert straight in, the champ. Robert says 2-1 to Wolves. 5-8-2-1. Robert. 5-8-2-1. All right, let me tell you Stuart's one. Stuart said Wolvesy. Stuart says 3-1 to Wolves. 6-11, 3-1. Stuart. 6-11, 3-1. Right, next is Danny. Also says 3-1 to Wolves. 4-11, 3-1. Danny. Come on, mate. 4-11, 3-1. Oh, Lawrence says Wolves 1, Luton 2. 1-2.
Who's that?
Lawrence. 1-2. Malk says 2-1 to Wolves. 4-9-2-1.
Yes.
Inky says 2-0 to Wolves. 3-10, 2-0. 3-10, 2-0. Right, Wally will say 2-1 to who? I've got a feeling Wally would say Luton here.
Right, you pick.
I'm picking Luton for Wally. 2-1. So 1-2. 4-10, 1-2. 4-10, 1-2.
I'm going.
Yeah.
1-0 to Wolves. And 5 cards and 12 corners.
5, 12, 1-0. I'm gonna go Wolves v Luton. I'm gonna go same as Lawrence. I'm gonna go Wolves 1, Luton 2. If they're gonna have any chances, they got to win this game. And Wolves are kind of that's it now. The season sort of they've got nothing really to play for.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So Luton have got and they just lost 5-1 at home to Brentford. So they need to get back to that. Yeah.
They need to win an away game. This could be the one because Wolves ain't that good.
Yeah. And they haven't got a lot to play for. Right. So I'm gonna go 4 cards. And I think actually I'm gonna go 5 because I think Gary O'Neill might get another decision against them. 5 cards, 9 corners, and 1-2. 5, 9, 1-2. Right, next game is Everton v Brentford. Everton v Brentford. I can tell you Stuart's score in a minute. Brent.
They're safe now, aren't they, Everton?
Yeah,
Safe.
definitely. It's Forest or Luton. Right, let me tell you Stuart's score. Stuart says 1-1. 5-10, 1-1. Stuart. 5-1-1. Let's do Wally. Right, who would Wally? I'll let you choose. Who would he pick 2-1 for?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 2-1 to Brentford. So he's going Brentford 1-2.
1-2. Yep. All right. So you're going same 1-2. What's your cards and corners?
Yeah, with 4 cards and 9 corners.
4-9-1-2. Right. Let's go. Hold on. Inky. That was the last game. Right. Cool. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh, so Inky, you just corrected yourself, yeah? Inky, is that just a correction for the last game, or is that for this game? Because this was Inky's for Wolves v Luton. Oh no, 0-2. My bad. Sorry, this is a completely different game. Right. So Inky says Wolves 0, Luton 2. 4-10 0-2. Inky.
It's nil the other way around then. 0-2.
Yeah, 0-2.
Okay.
I just thought, I don't know why I thought it said 2-0. Right, let me just get that right. 4-10 0-2. 4-10 0-2 says Inky. Right, next one. Danny says, he says Wolves.
What's hang on, 0-2 for Wolves Luton?
Yeah.
What's he got for Everton Brentford? Nothing yet?
Everton. Oh shit, sorry. Yeah, no, for this game. Sorry. My bad. Right. Hold on a minute. What game are we on now? Everton.
We're on Everton Brentford.
Fuck's sake. Right, so he said 2-0 for Wolves Luton. My bad.
Right, fuck.
I'm on the wrong I'm on the wrong thing. All right. Inky. Oh shit. Yeah, that's why. I was thinking, what the fuck? And then he's for this one, sorry. He said 2-0 to Brentford.
2-0 Brentford. Okay.
Right. Stuart said 1-0. Inky says 2-0. Wally 2-1. You 2-1. Right. Sorry. That's my bad.
1-3.
Yeah, because I'm thinking we're talking about Luton. Yeah. Danny's saying Everton 1, Brentford 3. 5-9-1-3. Danny.
Not a bad pick.
1-3. Who's next? Malk also says 1-3. 5-9-1-3. Malk. 1-3. Robert says 2-3. So Everton 2, Brentford 3. 5-12, 2-3. Robert. No, it's this game. Nice one. Sorry, I was getting confused there. Right. Lawrence says 3-1 to Everton. 4-11, 3-1. Lawrence. 4-11. 3-1. Right, it's just me. Everton, Brentford. Both teams are safe. I'm going to go Everton 2, Brentford 3. Oh, Robert said the same as well, actually. Yeah, I'm going 2-3.
Yeah. See that, Robert? Start to copy you now, boy.
I was going to say 2. I'm thinking there's going to be goals. They're both safe. Yeah, I'm going 2-3. I'm going to go 5 cards and 10 corners. 5, 10, 2, 3. 5, 10, 2, 3. What bird is that? Bloody.
So now it's a squeaky fucker. I'm not sure it is.
Ooh, right. Next game. Aston Villa v Chelsea.
Ooh.
Right, let me go first because I'm always going last, and then So let me just, without looking at any scores, Villa v Chelsea, Villa v Chelsea, Villa v Chelsea,
It's a
Villa.
good game to watch that.
We should be. I'm going to go Villa 2, Chelsea 0-1. Chelsea 0, 2-0 Villa. I'm going to go 4 cards, 11 corners. 4-11, 2-0 to Villa. 4-11, 2-0. There we go. Right, here we go. No, it's this game. Right, shit. What game am I on now? Oh, shit. Look at Danny's thing. Right, Lawrence. Did Lawrence say 3-1 for the last game? Yes, he did. Right, here we go. Oh, Lawrence. Okay, so Lawrence is saying 3-1 to Villa. 4-11, 3-1. Right, look at this score here. Danny says 4-4. 4-4. That would be a good 6.
I can see Villa scoring 4, but I don't know about fucking Chelsea.
6-12, 4-4. Robert says 3-all. Shit. 4-13, 3-3. Robert. You can't argue with Robert's selections. 4-13, 3-all.
I can't see Chelsea scoring 3 fucking goals in a game.
Oh shit! Let me
But
give
they
you.
can. Not against Villa, but they can. They have got the firepower.
Stuart says Villa 3, Chelsea 1. Stuart. 4-9.
Who said that, Stewie?
Yeah, 3-1 to Villa. 4-9, 3-1. Stuart.
Yeah. Okay.
4.
Wally's going 2-1 Villa.
So Wally is 4-10, 2-1. 4-10, 2-1. Inky, Malk, and you. Right, here we go. They're both here. Right. Malk says 2-2. 5-9-2-2. Malk.
Not do that.
And Inky says 2-0 to Villa. Yes, Inky. He knows. We got this. Hold on a minute. Inky's saying no. Right. Shit. What's he put there? 4. Right. Makes sense of that. Because cards and corners. Is he saying 4 cards and no corners? Nah.
It can't be.
You can't be. Inky, what?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? What the fuck have you written there?
That looks
Is
like
that your bingo fucking numbers or what?
You know what it looks like? It looks like he's saying Villa 402, Chelsea 0. That's what it looks like. Right, Inky, just clarify that, please. 4. I'm sure that's right. Right, do yours first, and then we're just clarifying.
Yeah, I've only gone 3-1 to Villa.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to have 5 cards and 12 corners.
5, 12, 3-1, yeah? 3-1.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, he's clarified it. Inky says 4 cards. Yeah, so he's saying 2-0, but he's saying 4 cards, 10 corners.
Okay.
Nice.
He said 2-0. Yeah, I got that.
4, 10, 2.
What's the next game?
Next game is Bournemouth v Brighton. Little seaside match. Bournemouth v Brighton. Bournemouth. Brighton. Right, I can tell you Stuart's score.
Big shit, man. All that intro shit.
They have. Right.
I'm giving Bournemouth a win.
Stuart,
I'm straight in here, goes up. I'm going to go 2-0 to Bournemouth. Yeah. 4 cards and 9 corners.
4-9, 2-0, yeah?
Yeah.
2-0. Right. Stuart has said 2-1 to Bournemouth. 5, 14, 2-1. Let's do Wally's one. What's Wally's saying? 2-1 Bournemouth, yeah?
Yeah.
2-1. Right, let's go. Right. So Danny says 2-2. 2-2. Robert says 2-1 to Bournemouth. 5-10, 2-1, Robert.
Yeah. I think the 2-1, 2-0 is, it's around that. I reckon that's what it's going to be. One or the other.
Lawrence says 1-1. 4-11-1-1.
Yeah, you're wrong, Lawrence.
1-1. Inky Milk.
It's very rarely, the more I write these down over the weeks and weeks, it's very rarely we pick draws,
Yeah, I know.
Very rare.
I've got a few 2-2s though. Right. Malk also says 1-1. 5-9-1-1. Malk.
Haven't said that. I've got 3 draws in it.
He's trying to put you off, throw you off your game.
Yeah.
Inky says 2-1 Bournemouth. Inky 6-10-2-1. 6-10. And just a reminder, you lot, there ain't no Leeds game because they're playing in 8 days' time. And there's 11 Premier League games, and Chelsea and Spurs will be on this thing twice because they're playing each other in the right. So
that's because you lost 4-0 tonight, and you won't be getting promoted. Not automatically anyway.
Because you lost 4-0, you've been sent to Coventry. That's my new saying. Right. So Bournemouth, Brighton, Bournemouth, Brighton, Bournemouth, Brighton, Bournemouth, Brighton. Let's have a 2-2. We'll have a 2-2 for this game. Thank you. Yeah.
Nonsense.
Right. I'm going to go for... there's nothing at stake, but I'm going for 6 cards. 6 cards and 14 corners. Yeah.
I think the South Coast Derby, you might get a little bit of niggle.
A little bit. Right. Next game.
Fucking son.
Oh, next game. It's the North London Derby. Spurs at home to Arsenal. Spurs chasing 4th and Champions League qualification. Arsenal obviously going for the title. Must-win game for both teams.
Villa Chelsea and Spurs Arsenal. 2 good games to watch this week, I think I'll tell you what, Mr. Postacoglu, you've got to be a little bit more conservative in this game.
Yeah, because Arsenal will
rip you apart.
They will.
If you give them that space behind, fuck me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They've got some pace to get past you. Jesus.
Right. Malk says regarding Leeds, I did say on the chat we never play well at QPR. I thought a 1-0 loss. So
right, did you, Malk? Yeah. Fucking 4-0 was a bit of a shock, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
Must have been a bad day for them to lose. Not even score. Fuck me. I'll probably see the highlights.
From what I saw, I didn't see the first half, but second half they didn't really look like. But I was doing stuff and it was on as well.
Right, that time of the year we're gonna be doing this.
Danny says Spurs 3, Arsenal 4. 6-14, 3-4.
Danny 3-4. Fucking hell, Danny.
3-4.
You're expecting a lot of goals this week, Danny, looking down your list.
Well, goals, it's that point of the season, isn't it? Fuck it. Robert says Spurs 1, Arsenal 3. 4-13, 1.
Who's saying that? Robert. 1-3, yeah.
4-13, 1-3.
Yeah, I can see the Odegaard, man. He can ping a ball. If they play that high line on the halfway line, fuck me, he'll be just pinging balls over the top and through the lines for them to run onto.
Yeah, he's got he'll thrive off of that because he can unlock, in a tight, compact box.
If you give him that space behind,
that's easy. That's bread and butter.
You got the space of Saka. You could have Jesus. You could have
Martinelli.
I don't know.
Yeah, they might. You might be better off. Martinelli might be more suited because of his pace and the way they play.
Yeah,
he might be more suited to that game.
I just think could be suicide by fucking old Postacoglu. She does that
in the North London Derby as well. That's not a game you want to get slapped in. Right, Inky also says 3-1 to Arsenal. 5-11-1-3. Inky 5-11. 1-3. Right. Lawrence also says 1-3. 4-11, 1-3. Lawrence.
Yeah.
1-3. Right. Let me give you. Right. Let's do Wally's first. Wally's gonna go. He's gonna go Arsenal, isn't he? Wally's gonna go 2-1 Arsenal. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. Right. Let me give you Stuart. Stuart said 2-2. 6-11, 2-2. Stuart.
That's the result I would like.
2-2. Right, me, you, and Mount. Right, Mount. Oh, I never watched it, thankfully, so he didn't watch the Leeds game. What's the game again? This is. Oh, he's got it. Yeah, Danny's told him. Right, Malk has said 2-2. 6-11, 2-2. Malk.
That's the result I want. But what do I think?
Right, I'll go while you're thinking. I'm gonna go. The way Spurs play, like fuck. This could be a bit way off, but I'm gonna go Spurs 1, Arsenal 4. Only because I can't see him changing the way he plays. If so, yeah, Arsenal, yeah. I'm gonna go, 4-1. So 1-4 for me. I'm gonna go. I think there might even be a little red card, but I'm gonna go 7 cards and 14 corners. 7-14, 1-4. 7-14, 1-4.
Yes.
7.
You know, I'll do exactly the same as you, mate.
Same, yeah?
Yeah, I think it won't change, and I think Arsenal will exploit it. And I think they can stick 4 past you easily.
Yeah.
And that's, if he's a little bit more conservative, I'll give him more of a chance. But I'm hoping the 2-2. 2-2 was my thing, but I just know Postecoglou just won't change.
And Arsenal, goal difference could count, so they're going to need to just go for it. Yeah.
Another big win for Arsenal. That's them with goal difference in the bag, really.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So you're doing the same, yeah? 7-14, 1-4. Cool. Right. That's easy. Right. Next game. We have 1, 2. Only got 2 games left, yeah? So the next game, and that will be 10 for this round, and then we'll do the bonus one, is Nottingham Forest at home to Man City. Forest v City. Forest v Man City. Man City are still very much in that relegation fight, and you don't want to be playing against Man City when you're in trouble down there. Lawrence says Arsenal going for the championship. Titch, for fuck's sake. The drugs don't work. Bless you, geezer. Right. Oh shit! Is this a different game? No, it ain't. Right, here we go. So, what's happened here? Here we go. Right, Robert says Forest 1, Man City 4. 4-11, 1-4. Robert.
Yeah, Robert. 1-4. Yeah, pick a number time here, isn't it?
1-4.
You think? I can't believe this would be the game that City fucking throw the title away. So,
Danny says 1-5. 5-11, 1-5. Danny.
If we go by Danny's picks, this week, we've got the record amount of goals ever in the Premier League.
Inky says 4-0 Man City, so 0-4.
Is that Inky?
Yep, 4-13, 0-4. Inky. 4-13.
I can't give Forest a goal, can I?
Right, Malk says 0-3, Man City to win 3-0.
It's more like my thinking, Malk. I think
Did you see De Bruyne's header against?
Yeah, I was going to mention that guy. What the fucking header that was.
What
you know what I mean? From where he was, about 8-9 yards out. And he knew he couldn't just head it on target. That weren't going to work. He launched himself and made sure he headed it high and over the keeper. What a header.
Great goal.
Do you know that's his first header in the Premier League?
Is it? Whatever.
Ever.
And look, and what a header as well. Not even, you'd think it on the line, just tap it in with your head, like, if it's your first one. Bloody hell.
Unbelievable. And he meant it, geezer. You know what I'm saying? A lot of strikers there will just hit the target with a header. It was going to be safe. He had to get it high. He launched it. He put his neck into it to get it up high over. What's a header?
And that was the opener, obviously. So yeah, it was like great
It's
goal.
an important goal, yeah.
Right. Lawrence says Forest 1, Man City 4. Right.
Lawrence going 1-4.
Yeah, and then Wally would do 1-2. So Forest 1, Man City 2. 4-10, 1-2, Wally. 1-2. Right. Stuart said 5-0 to Man City. 4-12, 0-5.
Yeah. 5.
0-5. And okay, it's just us two. Here he said, Danny said, goals win your points, geezer.
I sure do in your list.
Right. Are you ready or do you want me to go?
Yeah, I've got 0-3 anyway. I think City will just do enough. Put 3 goals past them, that's it. Yeah, 9 corners, and I'm going to go 4 cards.
4-9, 0-3. 0-3. Forest 2. City 4.
What?
4-2 to Man City.
Fuck you now. Forest getting 2 goals.
Yeah.
All right.
They're gonna start on the front foot, like Palace did against Man City. Anyway, what am I saying? I'm gonna go 5 cards and 10 corners. I was gonna say 11. 5, 10, 2, 4. Right, you lot. The last game is another London derby, another big game, and the last game is Chelsea at home to Spurs. And that it must be a catch-up game because they've got games in hand. Chelsea v Spurs.
Yeah.
That's the final game, everyone. Chelsea v Spurs. Right, let me give you Stuart's one first. Stuart has said Chelsea 1, Spurs 3. 5-11-1-3. Stuart. 5,
3.
1-3. Right, let's go to Wally. Right,
giving him 1-2.
You're giving him 1-2, yeah? 4-10-1-2. 10-1-2. Right, and who's next? Right, Danny says 3-1 to Chelsea. 5-13. 3-1, Danny. 3-1.
Yeah, I think this could be could go either way, this game.
Robert says Chelsea 3, Spurs 2. 4-11-3-2. Robert. 3-2. Lawrence says 2-3, Chelsea 2, Spurs 3. 4-11-2-3. 2-3. Inky says Chelsea 1, Spurs 2. 4-9-1-2. Inky. 4-9. Malk also says 1-2. So Chelsea 1, Spurs 2. 7-9-1. And he says 7 cards in that game. 7-9-1-2. Malk. 7-1-2. Right, just me and you. Robert says Danny is correct. Scores wins you points. Robert, I see some goals this week. Right. Have you got your...
see some, all right, mate.
He sees a lot of goals.
It takes 1 goal to win a game, though. 1 goal.
Have you got yours or not yet?
No.
All right, let me think. I'll go before you then. I'm going to go, right, if Spurs lose to Arsenal and Villa win, did we pick a Villa? Oh, Villa are playing Chelsea, aren't they? Right, so if Villa beat Chelsea and Spurs lose to Arsenal, Villa's going to be, yeah, that's it, really. So Spurs going into this game against Chelsea would then mean they're going to lose this as well. So I'm I'm going to go Chelsea 3, Spurs 1, based off of everything that's preceded it. Yeah, Chelsea 3, Spurs 1. That's just trying to work out all of the shit that happened before. And I'm going to go 8 cards, Battle of the Bridge. 8 cards and 9 corners. 8, 9, 3, 1. 8, 9, 3, 1. Chelsea. What are you saying for the?
I'll go 7, 10. I'm not sure I believe this, but fuck it. 2-2.
2-2. Yeah, if Chelsea have, if Spurs have lost to Arsenal and Villa have beaten Chelsea, that's it. Spurs ain't getting top 4. And then they've got to go into this London derby knowing that's it. Yeah, so there could be. So I'm basing mine off of the predictions I've made for those 2 other games.
Oh, they might have to beat Chelsea and win their last. What, they got 2 after this? Or 1? 2. Yeah, because they had a game in hand, Spurs, you know, so that's the Arsenal game. Yeah. Or it's the Chelsea game, but.
Right, at the minute, Chelsea have still got 6 games to go.
They can still do it.
Spurs have also got 6 games to go. And then Villa have only got 4 games to go. But yeah, if Villa win and Spurs lose against Arsenal, that's a 9-point gap.
Yeah, looking tough then, isn't it?
It's going to be very, very tough. Lawrence says we need Chelsea to tank. Yeah, Chelsea will finish above West Ham, which is annoying. I'm really. I said we'd finish between 8th and 10th all year, so. Yeah. And I think that's what we'd be lucky to finish 10th. So it doesn't bother me what anyone else does now. We had it in our hands against Fulham and Palace, and we blew it. That's done now. Yeah. To me, our season's done. I just don't want West Ham dropping. You know, we could easily finish, looking at this, 43, Fulham 42. We could easily finish 13th, 12th. You know, if we just, we could just keep dropping. So,
yeah, exactly. That's
so I want us to
stand for a minute.
Oh shit! I don't know this. Oh, Robert says Kudus' brother fights the weekend. He's a boxer. I didn't know that.
He what?
Kudus' brother. He's got a fight this weekend. He's a boxer.
All right, is he? Okay.
Right, you lot. Before we go, let me just ask. Who came in and said some people are too sensitive? Like, what happened, you lot? Let me know.
Was that on with Stewie, was it?
Nah, probably not with Stuart, I don't reckon. You lot, what happened before we go? Like,
Malk, what you be saying?
Yeah, because did Malk said to Lawrence, some people are too sensitive, innit?
Yeah,
what happened? Come on, fill us in. Give us the gossip. But yeah, I didn't know Kudus' brother was a boxer. Give us the gossip. What happened, Lawrence?
Yeah, we want to know.
We want to know, mate. Who was being sensitive? Right, Robert says Potts got Player of the Year for Wickham, where he's on loan. Okay. Dan Potts.
Oh, did he? Yeah, I knew he was at Wickham. Then he got Player of the Year. Fucking good boy. Good boy. Seeing as though we're linked to about 8 different managers at the moment. And hopefully we get one that wants to play the youth.
You see next season, obviously we're not going to be in Europe. When we've had a good run, I would love to see West Ham just play like a great brand of football and just us just seeing a lot of youth academies, where it's more like, okay, let's get these players ready for the Premier League. We're going to take some losses. We're going to get some wins. We're going to play good football. You understand? I'd love to see that. We haven't got Europe to contest. If that was the plan and they let it be known.
I think it could be a good time to have a break from Europe. Have a season off.
Yeah.
You had it 3 years in the trot. Just have a season off, mate, and concentrate. And if them youth players are good enough, They have to be good enough. I'm not one to throw youth players in for the sake of throwing youth players in. They've got to be good enough.
Yeah, of course.
But you need a manager that's going to implement them and not just throw them in. Just bring them in slowly and like fucking Klopp does. Give them minutes. Give them time. Let them try and prove themselves. Get them used to it. I think we must have a few players there that, you know, are capable. We must have. But it'd be interesting to see. Even this George Murphy. I mean, he's back, you know, after he got knocked out. That's all gone now, the concussion protocols. He could play this weekend if we had a manager who's going to risk it. He could start him. But he probably won't.
Would you say now is the perfect time to start trying to play the youth? Like, because we ain't really got anything to play for, have we? Like, is this not the perfect opportunity to give, like, Mabama at least, some of these players, a little bit of a chance?
It is if you've got a manager that's going to be here next year, but he's got no incentive to play them. It's none. Yeah. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to him whether they succeed or not. He's got no incentive at all. So that's the problem. And that's the problem when you have a manager on his last year of a contract. All season he's had no incentive to play the youth. And that's the problem. You didn't give him a new contract. So he's got no interest in developing young players.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't give him a contract, West Ham, believe me. I'm glad. Yeah. But you can see Moyes' point of view. Why would I? What's it got to do with me? I'm not going to be here.
Sorry. Right. So I prefer not to discuss it. We can talk offline, definitely. Mount, you can certainly discuss your views. Not my business. Just wanted Lawrence to know how I saw it. Yeah, because I didn't think it was anything to do with you two. I just assumed it's somebody that was on the stream and you both was part of it, and someone was just being sensitive. But yeah, I didn't think it's anything between you two.
The fucking world is full of them sensitive cunts these days, right? Fuck's sake, everyone wants to be upset about something, don't they? Whatever fucking. Everyone wants to see fucking. Oh, I'm offended, or shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So you two are not sensitive. So somebody else. This is which I thought it's about somebody else. Somebody else got sensitive. Some bullshit, probably. But yeah. Lawrence, I'll give you a call, definitely.
Yeah, we want to know. We want to fucking know.
Yeah, it's the usual suspects being sensitive and all that. What? Any final words, Geezer, before we
All right. No, we'll plod on. See what happened against Liverpool. We've only got Moyes for a few weeks. I mean, I'll tell you one thing though. What can't happen is to retain Moyes. There'd be absolute riots next year, I think, if you retained him. I think they're worried about season tickets. Right? There'll be a lot of people not signing up. A lot.
Yeah.
You know, a lot. So they've got to be smart here. Put the right bloke in place. And I'm telling you now, I don't care who it is as long as it's Steiten's fucking choice. If it's not his choice, then we're going down another route of fucking it up, where Sullivan brings in who he wants. If he does that, then Steiten will just fuck off. And you have to go with, I don't care who he picks. It's just, if it's his choice, I'm happy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? This is the route we should be taking. We got him in as sporting director. I want him to choose that manager.
Yeah.
For good or bad. For good or bad. You know, because I do believe next season is going to be a tough season because of the rebuild we need. You know, we might lose another 6-8 players. We need to bring in players and promote the youth, because I don't think we can bring in that many. I don't think we can bring in 9 or 10 players. You know, we need to be able to use some of these youth players. And I just want the philosophy of West Ham to be driven by Steiten, and that includes him picking that manager.
Yeah.
Good, Jess.
Good evening, Jess. Hope everyone is well. Smash the like. Thank you very much. Good to see you. We are about literally just wrapping this up, but thanks for stopping in. Where were we? And the player we bought from Austria is due to come back next season. We loaned him back to SK Austria Klagenfurt. Andy Irvin. Is he Scottish? So
yeah, we put him out.
I remember hearing about this Scottish boy, but yeah, is that his name, Andy Irvin?
we still got Kehrer on loan, hasn't he? But he's played enough games now for the loan to be permanent. So I don't know what that means, whether that's automatic or what. Yeah. We not say if you just go through the numbers, you look at Cresswell's got to go, you know, Ogbonna's got to go, you know, really Antonio, come on, we can't be relying on next year.
No,
maybe as a squad player.
Yeah, squad player.
You're talking of Ings and Cornet, you know, come on. I think apparently all the news is that Gerd wants out.
Yep.
No, we got Mabama and Johnson who, you know, not signing.
Paqueta
So we've got a lot of players.
Paqueta's gone.
Yeah, we probably lose Paqueta. So yeah, and when you think we've already lost 3 in Kehrer, Fornals and Benrahma, that all adds up to about 8 players. So you've got to find them in a thin squad. So how many do you need to bring in?
Are you ready to dust off your boots and get the call up? Maybe.
No, not quite. I'd like to get in that dressing room though.
Yeah, exactly.
In that dressing room.
Big up Stuart. Stuart says hi, brothers Kieran and Titch. I'll put all your stuff in, Stuart, all your predictions and that. Nice one for that.
Yeah, they're rubbish, Stu. To be fair, they're absolute rubbish. No chance this week. No, I hope.
Just went to comment, Stu. Sorry, Renault. Legend. We will get Benrahma back.
Oh no, that's one I don't want, Robert. Don't. Out of all 3, he's the only one I don't want back. They can have him.
But yeah, you lot, we're gonna wrap it up, and we will be back. I think next Friday. Because without looking at the fixture list, but surely it'll be next Friday. And yeah, just have a good week, everyone, and I hope to see you all next Friday. 10 o'clock. I'll try and schedule it as soon as possible rather than leave it as late, and then you lot can see when we're going live next. Alvarez has hinted he is staying. Yeah, some of them ain't going nowhere. They're not allowed to go nowhere.
Yeah, he's not allowed to leave, Matt.
Yeah, he's got to stay. Thanks, Malk. Thanks for tuning in. Nice one, Lawrence. Thanks, everybody, as always. And yeah, we will see you all next week. Ciao.
See you later.
Laters, potatoes.